Alright, very dark in here, so it's weird. So I'm gonna hit a light because it's just weird. Anyway, excuse my situation right now. Thank God for everything, man. God is great. Now listen, I'm cheerful and enjoyable, but I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm gonna speak it into existence. Today is the first day of my new life and my new way, and that's it. I'm not saying no more, no less. God, me, and my baby knows what time it is, and that's it. Really, that's all really matters any damn way at the end of the day. So, here we are, just thinking about my old days, but my fight days, and MMA stuff and stuff like that, but characters, because when I was doing it, we had characters, but it's just, yeah. So, but now, it's because, it's incredible. So, now, it's just morphed into such an amazing sport, such a, when I was doing it, you got a guy from a background, maybe had wrestling and then would learn some Muay Thai, some boxing, or a boxer would come and learn some wrestling, vice versa. But now they got kids that grew up in the dojo, MMA dojos, and they're well-rounded. They come out to box, all basically wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing. They got those down. Pretty much covered all the bases. Then you can add all the seasoning and whatever God gave you and all kind of talent and whatever you want to, how you fight is fighting. It is very, very mental. It's it's physical as fuck. But really, at the end of the day, after you've trained your body, your mind is what it is. Your mind is, golly, you got to know, you got to really believe that you're the shit. And if you don't, you're in the wrong business, and that's it. Them motherfuckers are all the ones that don't talk shit on it all. We don't talk shit on each other. If you're a fighter, all that motherfuckers think at the end of the day, they're the motherfucking man. They're alphas are alphas, man. And behind, man, them fucking dojos where they fucking fuck each other up. We used to fight like motherfucking woo. Trust me, man. Them fucking egos are no joke. Anyway, there's only goddamn one, there ain't no team shit. There's only one goddamn nigga to hold that title. There's only one king in the hill. Remember that. Anyway, so back to the situation. So, I'm thinking about characters. Now, I was a cat that was just not afraid to lose. I just didn't give a fuck if I won or lost, really. I just wanted to go in there and fight. So if you knock me the fuck out and beat me down, so be it. But you're going to do that shit by me trying to take your motherfucking head off. I'm not going to be sitting there jabbing you and trying to point you out. And we ain't here to dance and shake hands. At the beginning of the fight, you know how the referee get in the middle and you hit gloves, go back to your corner right before the fight starts. And every damn time, motherfucker put his hands up, and I look dead at his hands, look at him, walk back to my corner. Man, I ain't here to shake your fucking hand. I'm here to beat your brains in. After this fight's over, we can go hang out and have drinks and probably be friends the rest of our goddamn lives. But right now, I ain't ate shit for 3 months, ain't did shit, I'm sacrificed, and it's on. And after that, then we can be cool, but I'm not here to, so that's it. And plus, you send a message, I'm a dickhead, and they were just mad at me already. So I got the game, already started winning my way, it always over, because you're mad, and I told you it's mental. So anyway, here it is. I seen a guy in Japan. Now, I don't understand the transaction, all that stuff, but finally I seen the light on one situation. This cat dressed just like a chick, but he was fighting a man. He was a man, and he dressed like a chick. And he's fighting in the man's league. He wasn't no dude trying to fight, dressed like a chick and trying to fight in the chick's league, and that's fucked up. But he's a dude dressed like a chick, but still fights some dude shit. And I'm thinking, okay, either this is a fucking joke, or he's got to be the baddest motherfucker around, dude, to dress up like a fucking woman and go to and then the dude is fighting him. I mean, what do you get your ass, you gotta lose. I mean, if you beat him, you beat a motherfucker up in a dress. But if you lose, you lost to a dude in a dress. It's like when my son used to say, man, that girls in high school wrestle boys. Man, come on, man, I'm not trying to knock them, but girl, come on, man. That's fucked up for a little boy, man. First of all, you shouldn't be grabbing on a little girl, wrestling her like that anyway, but second of all, he ain't winning. I mean, he beat a girl, he lost to a chick. I mean, what are you gonna do? Run home and say, Mama won. Who'd you beat? Susie. What? And, you know what I mean? Who you gonna tell besides your mom? Your mom would be like, oh, okay, that's good, son. But your mom's the only one's gonna really, even her coach would be like, I know you ain't talked about that match. You know what I mean? Shut the fuck up and get out of here and run. You know what I mean? Extra laps just for mentioning that shit. You know what I mean? So anyway, so here it is. So then I'm thinking about, I was talking to my baby girl the other day about my homeboy, Richard Mayatoya. His essay, Real Deal, Santana, man, from Neighborhood Hard Times, man. He was from Hard Times. It's Mexican, Cholo, deep, like, family, like, I think I know at least so at least two generations deep into this one. And just Real Deal, but he was out of that, he's like me. I was a banger, but I really was more into just, I'm a G, a hustler, and kicking it, and, fuck with me, I'll fuck with you, and you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. But anyway, got saved, and we but we was still thug. He was like, God bless you. He was straight gangster, man. But Richard was a cold piece. Richard had no what is that thing called? He had no fear. Rich was one of them cats that scared me because Rich had no fear, man. Rich would fight. And he wouldn't do no dumb shit. Like, that dude gonna jump off no buildings and shit. I'm telling you, he had no fear when it came to holding it down and real, man. So anyway, I'm thinking this guy against, I don't know, you can have McGregor. Let's have McGregor, right? McGregor would come out, do his thing. I mean, McGregor is amazing. I love him. Don't get me wrong. That dude's amazing. He's getting his money. Fuck that. Anyway, he's doing his thing, right? And he's talking shit just like Diaz, what he did to Diaz. But when he says that shit, right, to Richard Mayatoya, Richard was so much pride, but so much like, man, the dude had his name on his biceps, right? Richard Mayatoya, right? So his name on his biceps. So when he would do his pull-ups in the back, he would just pull his arms up, and you just see his name, and he'd be like, David. Hey, Davey. That's what he called me. Hey, Davey. Richard Mayatoya, fool. And we would do like the pull-up challenge, whatever, but that dude was cold. So imagine this motherfucker going there talking all that shit, and Richard just looks at him at the press conference. And Richard just looked dead at him. Let's see. May God bless you. I mean, because look, the dude was so ice cold, and the dude, listen, and he would go in there, it was all mental, and he was mental. Like, his mental was, listen, he didn't give, man, he would check his OG, listen, his pops, nigga, man, his moms, Mexican moms, they don't play. And she be snapping on him, every time he come in the house, she be barking on him, in Spanish. And man, but you knew she would go to a line, and he'd give her a look, and the whole house shut down. You see the whole house put the brakes on. I said, ooh, you can tell who, I mean, even though, the gang, whatever, because he wasn't really banger, but he shut him down with a look, because they knew him, boy, you fuck with him. So, cool dude, but anyway, I'm thinking, so he got in there, and you talking all this shit, and you putting all this shit, like, you for the gold belt, you doing it for money, all that shit when you're fighting, because it's what you're fighting for, right? Well, if you're fighting for who you are, that's like beating somebody up in their own living room. Listen, you're not going to beat probably anybody really up in their own living room. A real man. I mean, a man. You're not going to walk up and you're going to run up and no man but his baby sleep. Listen, his women or what? This is his home. He knows where everything is. And listen, he will go to defend that home is going to surpass anything that you think you can do to take over that home. He's going to because it's not how bad a person is it's how far you'll go or you're willing to go to the next step, to the next person who just he don't want to go there. Maybe you never want to see. So it's who can go there and who will, right? So it's really, that's it. That's as plain and simple as it gets. But it's a cold piece because it's like you get there and it's like, you must understand that when things like this happen in the neighborhoods and you sit there and you go, well, tough guys and this and that, but you must understand that there's a certain person that you'll come across in life where you know that there's something about them and their spirit or whatever. I'm not saying negative or nothing. They're just very cold. And know that is a sense that God puts in all of us. like when we were cavemen, right? Not to eat certain bad, right? We just knew instinct, right? What is the instinct in you? The butterflies that you get before you get scared, or you go somewhere that you're very nervous, and think, oh my God, meet a girl, you're all nervous, you know, the butterflies. Well, that was God put them in there for you as a warning. Like when bears and saber-tooth tigers used to run up on you, that feeling will let you know that you're in fucking danger. Well, there's a thing too when you get around some people, that thing goes off too, and he's one of them. And I'm telling you, he was willing to do whatever he had to do for that name. Listen, for real. He got saved. Listen, he got saved. All that. He did whatever he could do for Jesus. He was that sold out. There was one thing he could not do, and he couldn't do. And I guess ultimately that'd be, I guess, many men's downfall is that thing that we can't let go of, is that flesh, right? So anyway, neither here nor there. But anyway, I was just thinking about that, you know, and for somebody to willing to where you're willing to go, right? So I'm not good at math, right? I always complain I suck at math, right? Not good reading. Fucking suck at spelling, right? Why? Because I'm fucking lazy at these things. I just didn't, you know, listen, put the effort in, right? I mean, listen, let's be honest, right? So if you're not good at something, really, tell me, I mean, you know, you didn't put the effort in. I mean, just whatever you was interested in, you got good at. I got good at talking shit, and you know, all that, you know, other shit. But when it comes down to really doing some real shit, it was like fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Just I don't know. I'm losing that train of thought, man, right now, because there's a lot going on. It's hot as fuck, man. It's 85 degrees, man. It's like it's hot, you know. It's hotter than a witch's booty crack, and you know, 10 fat bitches in a phone booth, kick back like a Cadillac, like Cousin Rick would say, Pretty Little Ricky Avondale. Shouts out, man, Jitta and Jamie and all them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just want to say, man, K-Town, man, in the house. I'm just rambling now, just talking shit. But check me out on, you know, motherfucking, you know, YouTube, man, David Charlotte, man. Check it out, man. You might find something that you might relate to, man. One.